Subscribe to Vids Tube for latest tech related videos. I just don't know why Samsung did not make the cover screen of the latest Galaxy Z Flip 4 more useful like the latest Moto Razr Flip. I'm guessing it's because they don't need to due to the lack of proper competition. Now I know that some of you may argue that limited cover screen functionality will reduce your unnecessary screen on time, but I was hoping that Samsung would add a larger cover screen display so at least we can get a bit more out of the cover screen, but hey, they did not do it. Now I had the same issue with my Galaxy Z Flip 3 and hence I made a tutorial video for its workaround, and that video is linked at the end and in the video description. That being said, let me show you how to make the most out of the latest Z Flip 4 cover screen display. Now right off the bat, I'm not the developer and I would advise you to try it out at your sole discretion. So let's go on to the Google Play Store and go ahead to download the Samsprung 2 UI. At the time of filming this video, it's an early access app by abandoned card developer. Now it clearly says it's an early access, so depending on when you're watching this video, there may be some issues, some of which I have highlighted at the end of this video, which may be addressed by the time you're watching this video. So I'll stay active in the comment section just like I do for all my videos. One pro tip here is make sure to turn on auto update for this app in order for you to get the latest updated version. Once installed, open the app. In order for this app to work properly, you have to allow all the permissions that this app asks, like notifications, usage access, media, and ability for this app to run in background. With all that done in the app, you get following options for cover settings. Here's where you can adjust the accent color, icon arrangement, theme selection, and toggles. Under drawer option, you will find touch feedback, drawer gesture, page animation, which I have turned off as during the time of filming this video, the animations sometimes are a bit laggy and does not feel smooth. Next is number of apps per row, app search bar, set wallpaper and wallpaper blur, which I have turned off at this point as it sometimes slows down the drawer. Finally, it's screen timeout and switch to grid view or list view menu style, whichever you prefer. Lastly, under notifications. Now here I would highly advise you to turn off all the apps that you don't want to have been displayed on the cover screen. That way the cover screen menu is not too crowded and the apps are easier to find. Now at the time of filming this video, they do offer a keyboard option on the cover display, so for quick replies you don't have to flip your phone open, but you got to pay $1.99 to access it, which I have paid, but there are some issues and I have talked about at the end of this video, so keep watching. With all that done, let's go on to the cover display. Now when you tap on the Samsprung icon, which I have intentionally aligned to the center and made it transparent so it's less obtrusive, it will open up the menu. Seeing this menu itself makes this cover display much useful already. Let's start by opening up apps that any new Flip owner will dread to start it right away, like YouTube. Now some of you may find this redundant, but hey, on the brighter side, you can watch a video while you're waiting in a line or something, and believe me, this is a party trick to get people talking about your phone in your hand. Another app that I really find useful is Instagram, which by default opens in portrait mode unlike YouTube, which always opens in landscape mode, and you can't change that yet. But I enjoy watching reels on this cover display without the need of opening up my phone. By the way, you should follow Vids Tube on Instagram as I post some amazing reels over there which you don't want to miss it out. Just like YouTube and Instagram, you can enjoy pretty much all the social media apps like Twitter, Discord, Facebook. By the way, Vids Tube is on all the social media platforms, so you can enjoy videos on not just YouTube but all the other social media platforms. So go ahead and follow Vids Tube and I bet you'll enjoy. Now it's not just social media, you can do some really cool stuff like playing games. Like this retro Tomb Raider, comment down below if you have played this game. It's so nostalgic to play this game on my Z Flip 4's cover screen. Now, personally, I would not play games on such a small screen, especially for people who have wider fingertips. But as I said, this is to show that even playing games is possible on your Z Flip's cover display. What I would personally prefer to play is such single tap games like Jetpack Joyride, where I don't have to use the D-pad or any buttons except tapping on the screen. Comment down below if you prefer to play games like this on the cover display. Now, enough of games, let's talk about some functionality. Like by default, without this app, you can only call 3 contacts by adding them on one of the widget screen, which really sucks. What if you really need to call someone without flipping your phone open? Well, now you can pretty much open any calling app or open the default contact app to call any one of your contacts. Not just that, you can even dial a number, especially when you're on those automated answering machines and you need to select an option. Prior to this app, I had to flip the phone open just to select an option, which was so annoying. Let me show you a really cool stuff. I can even make a video call from WhatsApp from this cover display, which is amazing. Not only that, there are some really useful scenarios where this app was godsend, like quick access to calculator, checking scores, doing a quick web search, etc. Believe me, you have to use this to know its benefits. Comment down below what would you use most on this cover display. Now that I have shown you all the cool stuff that you can do on this cover display, let me talk about the keyboard and the flaws of this app at the time of filming this video. The most annoying thing for me is that sometimes this app drawer just does not work. If that's what something is happening to you, then you can try what I typically do is I go in the settings, apps, Samsprung, and at the bottom right you'll find an option to force stop the app. Once I force stop the app, I just go ahead and open it again and boom, it starts working. But I hate to do this couple of times per week. Now I'm sure the developer can and will easily fix this soon by the time you guys are watching this video. Another minor inconvenience is that whenever I open any app, as you can see here, it opens up 2 bottom tabs, which I can just simply slide down to get rid of them. But it's just an extra hassle towards more fluid experience. Again, this is something that can be easily fixed from an update. Finally, the bottom toggles sometimes does not work. It could be because of my fingertips, they are too broad for them to be tapped on, but that's something I don't really care, as I can just easily do them from the drop down menu. So overall, this is a very versatile app. Certainly makes the cover display of the latest Z Flip 4 more useful than what Samsung has done. Finally, let's talk about the Samsprung Tool Me keyboard. Again, this is an early access as well. Now, you have to pay $1.99 to get this app. I did pay the same amount to get this. As shown here, this Tool Me keyboard is supposed to bring up a T9 keyboard or even a QWERTY keyboard like this, or a number keyboard as shown here in this image. Plus gives you all the options like keyboard sound, vibration feedback, and much more. So when I installed this and allowed all the permission and ran it, there is an error like this. Plus, when I try to open the app drawer or open any app, it just hangs up and the screen gets frozen. I literally have to turn off the display and turn it back on to get past it. But despite of all my efforts and troubleshooting, I'm not able to access the keyboard. And once I noticed that it made my phone hang and drain its battery faster, and hence I finally ended up uninstalling this keyboard app. Now I do understand that this is an early access app and hence I did not even end up getting a refund. I would rather support this developer's effort to get more functionality to this cover display, which Samsung could have easily done, but they just did not. Well, I'm hoping that all these issues will be addressed and the developer will come out with a robust version of this app that works flawlessly with a fully functional keyboard. Guys, hit that subscribe button as more Z Flip 4 and Galaxy Watch 5 videos are coming out soon, which I don't want you to miss out on, and check these videos out as I bet you'll find them enticing.